Welcome, everyone. This is a slightly delayed event this week. Normally we get together on Tuesday, but things happened and flights were delayed and Dinesh got held up. So here we are on Friday. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Michelle Hill. I'm a business and travel coach. And today, Dinesh, my colleague, and I are going to talk to you a little bit about the Kailash Manasaravor Lake.
Yes, Kailash Manasarovar Lake. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm terrible. We were just
No, no,
talking
no.
before we
You are good.
started about uh, me coming over and doing this trek perhaps next year or the year after, and I can't even pronounce it. Anyway, just a quick intro for me. I first came to Nepal in 2015 and trekked Everest Base Camp. A little bit naive in that I thought it was going to be a really tough physical challenge. But what I didn't realize was what a mental challenge it would be, because up until then, I hadn't really done any long treks like multi-day treks and things like that. But I came away with such an incredible feeling of success and empowerment and just, oh my God, I did that. And that really kickstarted a personal development journey for me. And then I returned 2 years later and trekked Everest Base, not Everest Base Camp. I'm getting lost with my words today, Annapurna Circuit. And again, amazing, stunning, hard work, but well worth it. And both of those trips have really given me a love and appreciation for Nepal and a passion for sharing with people how transformative coming along and doing a trek like this can be, and it can really help you to think about things differently and to see things from a different perspective. Anyway, that's enough from me. I'll just ask Dinesh to introduce himself and a little bit of background, and then we'll get into today's topic that I still can't pronounce.
Well, thank you, Michelle, and good morning, everyone. I'm from Kathmandu at the moment, and I'm Dinesh. Those who doesn't know my name, I am from the Mount Everest region where I was born and brought my earlier career, and I grew up. And since last 20 years, I mean, since 2003, I started this job as a trekking porter, supporting the people on the mountain from my hometown, of course, in beginning. Then spent like quite long time as supporting, and then upgrading as a assistant guide. At the meantime, also learned about cook uh, and cook part also working, and then spent like almost a decade, and then finally became full guide, of course, all over the Nepal, Tibet, India, and South India, and many years with top level of companies in Nepal, based in Kathmandu. And yeah, after long experience, many years of guiding and meeting there so many different people and collecting the deep knowledge about trekking and climbing in Nepal. So me and my other colleague who were working together as guiding, we decided to establish our own company where we work last nine and a half, almost 10 years now. So during on this journey, we meet more than like 500 to 600 peoples. Of course, during the COVID, we didn't have work. Everyone knows that. But before COVID and after the COVID, after post COVID, so many people already traveled, and we're very happy to running our own business after long experience. And the aiming of established nature explore trek is providing the definitely different service than the others in the market. So in this experience, we meet like so many different people and providing service not only in Nepal, of course, in Kailash in Tibet. That's the topic we're talking today. The Kailash is my another like a destination where I take the big groups, especially the season is in the May to September, and where I learned my most of the knowledge also from there, from the beginning of my career. So yeah, in overall, we're very happy and doing good job and love my job. And in this my journey, I've been traveling Europe and some South Asian top countries like Japan, Korea, some things like that. I mean, like all over. I've been traveling some countries also and experience. So yeah, before I became Dinesh Karki mountain guide and the owner of the company, I spent a long time in this sector and meeting and experience and giving like a lot of experience. So that's I want to tell now. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll just pick up on one point there. You mentioned that going to Kailash in Tibet, the best time is May to September. Now, for a lot of the treks in Nepal, that's the worst time to trek because it's monsoon. But for Tibet, that's the best time.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Because of
So
just the opposite, because of the
yeah,
weather changes, and
it
also monsoon is good for the Kailash also because of no snowing. When it is snowing in the Tibet, of course, Tibet also very high
yeah,
land, so it will be frozen. So no cannot drive, cannot walk. That's why monsoon
yeah.
is the best. It will be
Okay.
little raining, but still okay, compared to the winter and spring, early spring.
All right. Okay. Well, what I thought I might do is, how about if shall I share a map, or do you want to, pardon me, share the blog and we'll just talk through some of the main points.
Let's do in a map. That
All
sounds
right.
like better.
All right. So let me just get that sorted. Well, beg your pardon. Okay. So this is Kathmandu here.
Yes, that's Kathmandu. We
Yeah.
can see so many days engaging in Kathmandu.
And then we
Mhm.
head out. Is it up this way and
Yeah,
around that
yeah, you're
way?
right.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Yeah,
And this part up here is an expansion of that bit down there, so you can see it better. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let me go a little bit roughly. Okay.
Yep.
So those who are planning to go to Kailash or West Tibet, they will fly to Kathmandu
Yeah.
and we receive from airport and then transport to their hotel. And we can see many days engaging in Kathmandu as we need time for visa obtain. Those who are going to Tibet, we need like group visa. So not stamping in the passport, but we need the paper visa in a group. And
Right.
normally, minimum we need 5 people. Cannot go
Okay.
individually.
Right.
So that's the reason most of the trip happen in group. And we wait like at least 3 to 4 official days, working days, to get a visa. So for get
Right.
visa, we need our physical passport, our picture, and then we have to fill the details of our like name, all whatever details, like a working job or like study, like all the things, whatever required in the form. Okay. After we get our visa in group, we drive from Kathmandu to Saprobasi or like a Timure border. We can see that the edge of the Nepal map, and then the other side is Tibet. Here is,
Right.
yeah, in my arrow, in my mouse arrow. So here, let's see here. So and then after we spend a night in Nepal side, next morning we will
Over here. Yeah.
custom clear in the border Nepal and Tibet. There is friendship bridge. We cross there is of course the river, and then we cross the river and friendship bridge. We cross the river over the bridge. Okay, I mean, and when we get other side of the country, I mean other Tibet, of course, start Tibet. There is already Chinese police and already different country, not Nepal anymore. So here is big immigrations from China side. We have to, they will check all our documents accordingly, and then it might take like half an hour to 1 hour. And then when we get other side of Nepal in Tibet, our our travel agency, who we connect to organize this part, they will come us to pick us at the border. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then they will greetings us with khada. Khada is like things, and then welcoming. Yeah, I mean, and the same day we'll drive a little bit up to the hill in the place called Kerung. Kerung is the Tibet side village, the first village.
So is that here?
Yeah, it should be there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Spain, the Kerung is already 2,900-meter high, and we suggest to our travelers or trekkers, customers, spend extra night for acclimatizations, as we are already in the high altitude.
Yeah.
And after spend couple of nights in Kerung, then we drive to Saga. Saga is somewhere, should be somewhere here. Yeah.
So somewhere along here.
Yeah, somewhere along here.
Right.
Saga.
Yeah.
Then after we will go to Manasarovar Lake. Manasarovar here.
So we drive up here, do we?
All the way drive. I'm not
Right.
walking. Yeah, still
Yeah.
I'm talking about drive. Okay.
Yeah.
From Kerung to Saga, it is 270 kilometers for 5
Yeah.
hours. And from Saga to Manasarovar, it is 500 kilometers. Drive in say 6 to 7 hours. And Manasarovar is the holy tranquility lakes where God Shiva and Mata Parvati, the Hindus god, and Mata Parvati, and in Buddhism, Guru Rinpoche, and then all the gods were meditate and take a bath in this lake. And this lake is a really pure, clean, blue water, and where the people believe in history, if we shower in the lake, if we have something problem in our health, like disease or any pain in our joining, so it go away. That's the people believe. And then another highlight of doing this trip is visiting the Mount Kailash. So we can see in the map little bit mountain. So it is, we indicated as Mount Kailash. It is 6,600 over high mountain as a holy mountain. Nobody climbed that. It is holy mountain. Nobody can climb. They tried, as I hear, they tried to climb, but it was not success because of the holy mountain, and it is the god residence, right? So it is like totally holy mountain. So after spending a night in Manasarovar Lake, we will little bit drive. Next day, we little bit drive to Darsen. Darsen should be somewhere here. So it's yeah, you can see Darsen here in my finger down. In Darsen
I
here.
can't see your finger. Like I'm sharing my
You
screen.
see here? Oh, okay. Darsen.
Yeah.
Darsen is like another 40 kilometers from lake. We spend here overnight, and then we preparing short preparation for going 3 days trekking. Okay, so after we reach in Darsen, we will not drive anymore. We go by walk.
Maybe I should have made the map a little bit bigger, but it is on the website. If you're watching this and it's not clear exactly where I'm trying to put my cursor, please check out the link that goes with this video, which will take you to the website with all the details.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the main aim is doing this tour when we visiting the Mount Kailash also. Okay, so we will have view from the lake to the Mount Kailash, of course, including other beautiful peaks. So after visit lake, then we will drive to Darchen. Darchen is the base camp of this Mount Kailash. So all the driving and all the road will be ending here. Yeah. So from there, we will trekking 3 days all around the parikrama, all around the mountain. So you can see walking trail here. So this is in total 52 kilometers. Okay. The total. Yeah. So, but we're doing in 3 days, not in 1 day. Okay. The first day we trek 5-6 hours to Derapuk, the place called where we spend a night. And then second day we trek like over the pass. There is one high pass called Dolmala Pass.
This one up here. Yeah.
Yes, you are right. Yeah. This is over like 5,500 meter high. And then we pass this and then go down other side of the mountain to the Jutulpuk. Spend overnight. On the second night of this parikrama, we will spend in Jutulpuk. And then on the at the last day or day third of our parikrama of this mountain, we end short trek, just 2 to 3 hours trek, 7 kilometers. Where we exactly start our parikrama, we will end in the same spot. That means we will not take all our gears together. Yeah. So we store here whatever we need for the parikrama. We will take those important things. Rest we leave here. Right. And when we come back, we will collect them. Yeah. And then this is the main highlighted and main target to get here. While you're doing this parikrama, definitely it is holy land. You will feel different vibrations, feeling like a meditations, and of course beautiful mountain views, different landscape, hills, snow caps will give you definitely the amazing view of the Himalayas. And also the Mount Kailash is border with the Karamkurum mountain in Pakistan. Okay, so
Yeah.
no, this is very end of the Tibet. So that means we have so many beautiful Himalayas view. Not higher than 5,000, sorry, 6,000. Small mountains, but panoramic
Yeah.
Himalayas. So after good experience and completing the 3 days parikrama, we will head back down
So we
to
drive back down
Kathmandu.
here. Yeah.
Yes. Not in the same day we stop from Darsen, we will back down to Saga. Then Saga, the Kerum, same place we stopped last time, and the trail will be already familiar. So we
Yeah.
just drive and then back to border, and after complete the formalities for immigration, and then get to the Nepal side and take a bus or jeep according to group size. We drive back to Kathmandu. That's
Okay.
normally how we do in this route. Okay.
Okay.
If I'm
Can
eight and one more route, or there is alternative route also go from Lhasa. Lhasa is the capital city of Tibet.
Okay.
Yes. So some people, if they don't want to drive in Nepal side in the hill region, and then they can also go to the Lhasa by flight from Kathmandu.
You fly up to there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
And
drive,
drive,
drive, drive, drive, drive, drive, drive.
yeah.
Yeah.
Drive,
And trek up here and then drive, drive.
Same, and then come back like same. Or they can start from fly and then they can end by drive. Also
Right.
possible. Yeah, like go through this border and then end another border. This is also possible.
All right. So roughly how long, like if we started here and we went up to there and then we went up and did that bit, then we came back here and we come back to Kathmandu that way, roughly how long does that trip take?
It is like 16 to 17 days in total, including the visa process in
Right.
Kathmandu and
Yeah.
visiting this part, driving, all comes like 16, maximum 17 days.
Right. And how many days of trekking would there be in that period of time?
3 days will be trekking.
Right. So mostly it's traveling in jeep or bus.
Yes.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. Now, one of the other things that I just wanted to touch on as well, and it was mentioned in the blog about the types of accommodation that are available on this sort of trip.
Yes. Beginning of the tours in some cities like Kerung, Saga, like we can still get the comfortable lodges with twin
Yeah.
sharing beds, of
Yeah.
course, blanket and pillow. So we don't have to
Yeah.
carry our own sleeping bag, as they
Mhm.
provide already blankets, neat, clean blanket.
Yeah.
And then when we reach at the lake, Manasarovar Lake is very basic place as a government protected place as a Chinese
Yes.
government. So they're not allowed to make big commercial building. So this place is very remote. I mean, like it's still close from the cities, but remote as they keep like holy place. So
Yeah.
we'll be sleep in the mud house, like a basic guest house, but it's still provided.
Mud house. Did you
Yeah,
say mud house?
mud house. Yes, not a
Okay.
proper house.
Yeah.
So sharing the beds. I mean, like sharing the room, and then there's more beds and more people. But it
Yeah.
all depends on group. For example, if we have only small 9-10 people, we can get 1 or 2 rooms and can share. And the bathroom will be sharing in the public because as there
Yeah.
is no thing. But our company provides a toilet tent. We fixed for our group. They can use that at least for
Okay.
cover.
Yep.
And then Darzen. Then next we go to Darzen, the base camp of Mount Kailash. So there is a proper nice lodge, nice hotel, at almost like a 5-star hotel. They can have all hot shower, good sleep, breast,
Okay.
everything provided. And then when we doing this trekking, of course, here is like more remote. There is no like a proper hotel, just kind of basic lodges. So we
Yeah.
just share like Manasarovar Lake,
Mm-hmm.
just sharing the bathroom outside and basic beds, just some blankets, like that's very poor, as they're not, the Chinese government, they don't want to prepare the big hotels in this place, as they just want to
Okay.
keep like natural. The
Yeah.
reason we cannot get like a proper and bigger hotel here, so we just get a different experience on this area and then come back down to Darsen, and coming down will be similar like
Right.
beginning of trip.
Okay. Yeah. So it sounds like it'll be a real mixture of accommodation, from something that's reasonably comfortable and, nice hot showers, right through to very, very basic and sharing facilities. So, well, that's good to know.
Absolutely, you're right. Yes.
And what else was I going to so you already talked about getting the visa, and I think that's an important thing to understand, that you can't actually get your visa before you get there. You go to Kathmandu and physically get your visa there, and you help organize all of that. And you said there's a minimum of 5 for the group.
Yeah.
Okay. What sort of, like, the cost of the visa, that would be included in the trip cost that you quote for people?
Yes, the cost is included, and
Right.
generally, it is about like $150 for the visa for
Yeah.
American and for Canadian cities, and for normal like other, like let's say Nepal, Australia, and Asian countries, it's about $100, little less.
Right.
They
Okay.
they 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 fix the price. It depends on the countries, right?
Mhm.
So the Chinese are totally little different than other countries. They don't have
Yeah.
a similar price for the visa. They
Right.
just figure out from the countries, and also newly from this year they are giving a free 15 days free visa for European countries, and then the Malaysian and Hong Kong, of course, they're part of this. And Nepalese, for Nepalese people, they don't charge for visa from this year.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So it could, like, it sounds like, now, shall I stop sharing because we're finished with the map now? Yeah.
Mhm.
So it sounds like the requirements for the visa could change, because if somebody's watching this now and thinking, well, they might like to come maybe next year or the year after, like perhaps me, um, it would need to be updated and check in with you beforehand as to what we need to do. Now you have some current tours that are going in the next few months, you mentioned to me.
Yes. From June, July, and August, we're planning and we already fixed and ready to go on the tour.
Yeah.
And all the peoples, most of the peoples are coming from Australia, by the way.
Okay.
And yeah, and yeah, only one group in July is from Malaysia, but all other rest of the groups are from, especially based in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, of course. So many
Yeah.
people are coming, and yeah,
So,
we're
so
planning.
what's the size? What size group are you leading? Like what
Yeah,
size?
the first group, they are 25. We already closed the booking because of
Yeah.
we just want to take a small group.
Yeah.
And the second group, we're taking 53. This is
How
quite
many?
big. 53.
53.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a
And
big group.
that's a good big group.
Yeah.
But as a leader from the Malaysia, the tour leader, so he wants to take, because everyone wants to go with
Yeah.
him. So he could not
Okay.
cut the half people. So we said like we will do our best, and definitely we want.
Yeah.
And then in August, we have another group, but it should be around 15 to 20.
Yeah.
And same in September, we have another group, like 20, 15, 20. So we have
Okay.
like every month group from next month.
Right. So if people want to come this year, they could get in touch with you and possibly join one of these groups.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Because we
Good.
have all the recommended, like people who, those groups built by our friend, like
Yeah.
would travel before with us in the 2018 and 19, that's how
Okay.
we built this group. So
All
how it
right.
works, next year we can build our group like, bigger, like 20, 25, it's around like that. So
Okay. Yeah. Because as I said, I it's been on my radar for a little while, even though I can't pronounce it. But I wasn't really sure whether next year or the year after. So that's something you and I can talk about
No problem.
after we finish the Zoom. Okay, so is there anything else you wanted to add, Dinesh, to the talking about this trek?
Not at the moment. I think we try to cover the highlighted. Definitely, there is so many things to know before you planning, but we will provide you full information when you planning.
Yeah.
So for highlighted and for taste of Kailash, this should be the enough for now. So if
Yeah.
anyone interested to doing this kind of tour in Nepal, from Nepal to the Kailash, Nature Explore Trek, and me and of course Michelle from this one, we're ready. We are happy to provide you the information. Just knock us anytime
Okay.
you want.
All right. Now, for those of you who are watching the replay, there is a very comprehensive blog on the Nature Explore website. The link directly to this blog with the map and all the information will be in the information with this video, somewhere below the video or in the details section. So please have a look at that. And if this is something that you would like to do, let us know. If you've got questions, if it's something you're not sure about and you want to just actually have a chat with us, we're always open to that as well. So thank you very much, Dinesh. And
You're welcome.
we will catch up again next week with a brand new topic that we haven't even decided on yet, but we will find one. And until then, namaste.
Namaste. Thank you for giving the timing and explain everything and your support.
Pleasure.
Yeah.